Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Guess what time it is? It's time for our booster bounce. Our booster bounce. We're going to get our booster bounce in for today, January 15th, 2024. It's an Arctic booster bounce video. And we have Arctic temperatures outside that are very cold. So this video is titled Great Exercises to Do at Home to Stay Warm and Safe, like rebounding. So who's on there with me? Who's ready for their booster bounce? All right. I'm ready for a booster bounce. I'm still in the clothes that I wore this morning because it's so cold. I don't want to take a shower. And the good thing about the rebounding is you don't really build up a big sweat. You just have a nice lymphatic drainage slash muscle building, bone density building, tendon and ligament building workout. All right. My long pants are starting to get longer because my body's getting smaller. So I get to pull up my pants. So we're gonna do our booster bounce. All right, Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. 5 minutes, 7 minutes. She did it. Yay. Okay. All right, so y'all, it's a cold Arctic morning. It's now the afternoon. I wasn't going anywhere because, as I said before, Houstonians do not know how to drive in sleeting rain and any kind of a cold environment. And I don't need to go anywhere anyway. So it's a great topic to talk about why rebounding is a great activity to do indoors during the cold days that you don't want to get outside. So it's a safe exercise. It offers you the chance to not have to drive anywhere. It offers you the chance to not have to put on fancy shoes or fancy clothes, to go impress everybody at the gym. If you were on a video, you could do your booster bounce in your underwear. In fact, I think the first day I did my video, I didn't do a video. The first day I did my rebounding, I reported on a later video that I just decided to jump in my exercise bra and my underwear by myself in my house. I didn't even have to get dressed. It was hot outside and I didn't want to dirty any clothes. So there are so many ways that rebounding can be beneficial and good for you. So doing this little bounce like this that I'm doing right now is strengthening my balance muscles. Now, I went back and looked at an old video and saw how, I think I posted it on the community page this morning. It was like day 5 or something, and it was just a close-up. I think it's one of my first lives. And I just realized that that's not going to be fun, just watching me talk to you with my face bouncing. So I decided to put the camera further back so you could see what I was doing. So that's when the videos kind of changed. So anyway, I was talking on one of my first live videos that I didn't have balance and that I needed to hold on. I was holding on to both sides here. Now I've got more stability in my legs, and I don't need to hold on as much, and I can do a little bit more with my arms without feeling dizzy. So this is a great exercise for people who live in colder climates and who can't get out. But frankly, I think it's a good exercise for anyone in any environment, tropical or otherwise. It's a great exercise, regardless. Get that G-force going. So a lot of people will look at this and go, what is that doing for her? I don't think that's doing anything for her. Well, go watch my 75 videos where I'm proving what it's doing for me. This little tiny movement, this little tiny bounce. That's why I'm recording it. So we can inspire others who can only do a little tiny bounce and still get lymphatic drainage ability and get that lymph system moving, cleaning, purging, purifying, raising our vibration while we're on this. You know, whether you're Christian and religious or not, God made our bodies, the Creator made our bodies with cells that have an electrical current. And the cleaner you clean out your body, the more your light shines. The light that God gives you, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Alexa, stop. Okay, no more singing, workout's over. That's how fast it happens. We're going to knock it out with my 20-second hit. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open floodgates. Floodgates are open. Lymphatic system is open. We are go for launch. Activation complete. Woo! This morning, I did the bouncing on my chair. This afternoon, I'm going to stretch. Wow. This is a big stretch. Woo! I feel good. This morning, we were talking after the rebound. We were talking about how much mental health improvement we all felt like we had from rebounding. The mental health level, it's over the roof. It raises the roof, guys, on mental health. Ginger, let's go. Let's go, girl. Let's get our little hit on. Let's bounce, Sheila. Woo. Okay, you know what that reminds me of? An 80s song. Let's bounce. Put on your red shoes and bounce the booze. Let's sway to the songs that are playing on the radio. Oh, Lordy. Y'all get to see inside my head. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes. And, you know, my legs are stronger because of rebounding. And in the past, swaying like that with my big body, it wasn't comfortable. So I just want you to know that when you bounce, you are bringing no more muscles to the surface to be energized. And I'm not saying that right. You're just building your muscles. And so you feel like you have a more stable stance. That's a good way to say it. Your stance is stronger. I feel strong in my knees, in my legs, and in my calves. That's important because I have a feeling like when you don't have that stability, you don't want to move. You don't even want to go for a walk because you don't have that strength that you need to go to do a walk. I feel much more interested in walking now that I have built up the muscles in my lower extremities. Let's just call it those. All right. All right. I haven't had lunch. I haven't really had breakfast yet. So I call that like an intermittent fasting style where you kind of have like OMOD, 1 meal a day is what that stands for, OMOD. And one of the things that I will say is I was thinking about telling y'all this, and you probably already know it. I know my Avanti girls probably already know it. But one of the reasons, I'm sure there's many, but I understand it as one of the reasons of intermittent fasting works is because when your body is not digesting food, it can heal and clean and do other things. So that's why when you get sick, number one, you know how dogs, when they're sick, they don't eat? Because it's natural. You don't want to eat when you're sick because your body is working at healing. Even when you're laying in bed with the flu or whatever and you're not hungry, because your body, your cells are actually working overtime in your immune system to heal yourself. So intermittent fasting works similarly because you're not forcing your body to digest that breakfast meal that you just ate. It's not actively busy and occupied digesting your breakfast. You go till noon or 1 or 2 or whatever, and your body has all that time from the fasting before to do work on the healing aspects and the cleansing aspects of your body. And that's one of the reasons why you end up losing weight, because your body has more time, more hours of healing and less hours of digesting things. So that's one way to think about it. So when I go, but number one, I'm not hungry. But when I go these longer periods of time, I just say, okay, my body needs more time to heal. My body has more time to do more important work. You know, digestion isn't necessarily important when I have a lot of storage right here for the body to use when I'm not eating. When I stop consuming something, my body has to go take energy from other parts of the body where I've stored it up for 20 years, for 10, 15 years. So that's what my body's doing. It's pulling in order to stay alive, and what I'm making it do, like go rebound for 5 minutes. Now it's pulling energy from probably glycogen stores, or maybe there's some more in the blood sugar. I don't know. I mean, in the bloodstream. I don't know where my glucose is, but I guarantee you my body's going to find it. It's going to find it because my body wants to stay alive. So when you don't put the food in your mouth, then it doesn't have to digest anything, and it goes to do other things in the body. So that's all. Now I'm going to go eat and give it something to digest. It's been working really well for me this morning, healing my body, giving me all the resources I need. And you know what I'm going to do? Because it's a cold Arctic day and I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to start this book, which, by the way, this morning I did like 4 separate videos talking about how to nurture yourself emotionally, how to nurture yourself physically, how to nurture yourself mentally, and the final fourth, how to nurture yourself spiritually. The woman, Suzanne Harrell, wrote this book. I'm going to try to get her. She's in Houston, local, I think. I'm going to try to get her on my podcast after I read the book. So I got to read the book first. But I got a big day. I can spend all this cozy time with my fireplace reading my book because I'm not leaving the house. So what are y'all going to do today? Are y'all locked in? Are y'all at work? Are y'all hunkered in? My friend in Nashville just sent me videos of about 7 inches of snow. They're about to go sledding, he said. So they're going to go have some fun in the snow while I stay in the warm house, appreciating the fact that I could zip up my parka today, and can't wait to zip up my parka and actually wear it. Wear the parka with it fully passed over my hips. So we're halfway there, guys. Let's keep bouncing. Okay? Just keep moving. Wake up. Your body is telling you something. How to grow and evolve from health challenges of life-altering circumstances. Okay? See y'all later. I'm going to go have lunch. Bye.